Lake Marian in Fiordland National Park has been on my bucket list for a long time. It's a short walk with an incredible payoff, and it's just a few hours' drive from our home up the Milford Road. So this summer, when we saw a window of good weather, we pulled the pin and went for it. The hike is rocky and takes about an hour and a half of steady climbing to reach the Alpine Lake, which sits just above the tree line in the Darren mountain ranges. We got away early enough in the morning that we beat the crowds and found a bit of shore to ourselves to have lunch and a quick dip in the cold waters. When I say this day hike has an incredible payoff, it's no exaggeration. The views up the top are breathtaking on a calm day with the reflections on the lake. But for me, the hike was equally as fun. You begin at the Hollyford Road, crossing the river via the swing bridge, then heading along a wooden viewing gantry following the creek before turning steeply upwards onto the Lake Marian walk. It was technical, sweaty, and beautiful in the native bush. It's funny, another year has arrived and New Zealanders swarm to the lakes, the beaches and camping grounds, dusting off camping gear and setups for their annual pilgrimage for a couple of weeks of what they hope will be sunshine, boating, fishing, biking and whatever other various holiday pursuits they enjoy. The roads get ridiculously congested. The big centres are vacated as everyone locks up their houses, and the small destination spots go from being sleepy resort towns to becoming flooded with families wearing the summer uniform of jandals, tanks, shorts and sunnies. Matt and I are no different. Each summer holidays we try to make the most of those stat days that we have off work and of course the good weather. But we actively hate joining the crowds. It's chaos and far too many people for the peace that we seek when we head out adventuring. I'm sure some find the summer holidays fulfilling and relaxing, but it makes me sad that our modern world has taught us that it's normal to work 48 weeks of the year so we can then take off a couple for R&R. Matt and I are adamant on changing that script for ourselves.
Yep.
As we hiked to Lake Marian in Fiordland National Park on one of our precious days off, we pondered all of this. In reality, we've been pondering this for a while. Ever since our road trip to the North Island 2 summers ago actually, when we turned to each other and agreed that it would have been so much more fun to do our adventures outside of peak season, not rushing because we only have a set amount of days off work, not contending with hordes of holiday makers for camping spots. We've made a promise to ourselves that 2025 is going to be the year of even more adventure.
You can do hard things, man.
And in the words of one of our favourite overlanders, Clay Croft, at the end of my life, I will hopefully have the opportunity to look in the rearview mirror and reflect. I'm determined to have that mirror full of the life we fought to live and the twisted roads we decided to explore, versus the long straight road of plain existence that any of us can settle for.